Hi everyone, as promised, I'm here to share my pins and needle books. I love needle books. I am so inspired to create more of these, and we have such an amazing pool of inspiration. I have been so inspired by Jibid Neary, Rhonda Winstead, Sue Olson. They've all made fabulous needle books and shared them, and starting with that, I've gotten the inspiration to create what I've got here. These are covered in sari silk that's been pieced together, and I've created a number of them, but they are not for sale. I'm not selling any of these at this time. The ones that I've made are already spoken for. But I did create a new course, and it is now available. To create these, if you're thinking of taking the course, you are going to need a sewing machine. You are going to need to be willing to get your fingers in glue. And you are going to need to accept that there are no square corners in this. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is an angle that you could measure with a T-square. These are, they have a mind of their own the way they come together, and I don't think you could make two that are the same even if you tried. So let me show you this. This is the one that I made in class. It's very, very chunky. It has spools coming out of the back, big back pocket, and charms coming out of the big front pocket. Pins and Needles is the name of this creation, and you can see I've stitched along. The lurex is the gold thread that's in the sari. I've stitched along all of these with various stitches. You don't need a fancy sewing machine. I happen to have one that'll do some alternate stitches, so I used them. And it's got a button closure. There is a sari silk pocket inside that will hold button cards and spools, things like this. Any sewing ephemera you might want to put in there. And on the first page, I've got various pins. I've got a little wish charm there. The inside pages hold bobbins of embroidery thread, and there's a little pocket here. This page has charms, clothespin, safety pins, various specialty things, a little bit of lace here and there. And then in the back I have my needles and some bulb pins here, my idioms. You could hear a pin drop. And this is my scissor pocket. It says a needle in a haystack. Stores the scissors quite well. In the big back pocket, I have a thread card, and inside there's a pocket with some more bobbins and stamped scissors. This is sewn in, and a clothespin, so it's removable if the bobbins are driving you nuts, or you want to give it to somebody and you're not sure if they would like things hanging out of it. That's detachable. And in the front pocket we have a full junk journal. It says handmade on this one. I put some buttons on it. And really, most of the people who might be interested in this course are probably experienced junk journal makers, so this portion of the class would maybe be for some ideas and to get measurements and such. There's sari silk. I've put reduced sized images. These are images from my shop, and I will include some reduced sized images with the course that from both the Beautiful Women and the Stitching Digis. Yes, little tea-dyed index card tag there. And I've even got some muslin sewed along the top, some Tim Holtz stamping. This is a stamped piece of muslin, kind of made a patch and just stitched it in there. A little cardboard bobbin as an insert. So it's got all the yummy run-of-the-mill junk journal-y stuff in it. So if you haven't made junk journals before, I go through the steps of creating this, and if you have, just a couple quick ideas and like I said, the measurements. And these charms are also attached with a paper clip that comes off. So in the course, I'm going to show how I made each step of my pins and needle book, including the sari silk cover. And as promised, I also have a section in the course where I show you how to make the pieced sari for a junk journal of any size, and it can be hardcover, soft covered. Actually, I did not make a cover in the course. What I did was I made the pieced fabric that you will put on your cover, and showed you how I did each step of this for a larger journal, if you're interested in that. I'll also cover in the course where I get my sari, my lurex sari silk, how I store it, how I open it, how I iron it, cut it, how I store it after I cut it and iron it, both before and after, how to piece it together, and how I get from that to this. So thank you all who were waiting for this, for your patience. It took a little bit longer. I had quite a few projects to finish up, and I am going to offer this course at a reduced price in my Etsy for, well, through the month of March. I'm going to keep it at a reduced price and then raise it to my regular course price. So if you're interested, come by and check it out, and I'll have all of the information that I just covered and more in the description on Etsy. I appreciate you joining me today, and I'll be back with another project soon. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.